Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. I hope you are ready for another amazing live this evening. We are going to have Josh Thorsen in the house tonight. And if you don't know who Josh Thorsen is, well, you're about to find out. You are about to find out. We're going to have the founder of the Acidverse here in our live tonight, which is the reasoning behind our 7 p.m. live. So stick around. When he gets here in the room, we're going to get him up on stage with us. So stick around and invite your friends. What up, everybody out there, and thank you for joining in. You already know what's up. Look at Bri. Way to go, Bri. M sending me flowers. Wait. Aren't I supposed to give you the flower? We got it backwards here. What up, and what up? Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, be rude. I've been live the whole day, man. I never stopped. I didn't stop for a second. In fact, I was going, since yesterday, but you weren't around. You didn't see me. I'm just kidding. I took a break, and now we're starting again because we have a special guest here today. We had a special guest that wanted to join our live today. Excuse me. Desi Cakes. Thank you for that ice cream. Don't eat ice cream. It's terrible for you. Tastes delicious, though. I can't stop eating it. Oh, my God. Take this from me. Okay. So going back to that, no, we took a break because we have a special guest today, Josh Thorsen. He is the founder of the Acidverse. And he's going to be coming and joining our live. But because of where he's located in the world, the time frame didn't work. So he has to join in now. So he's going to get up here on stage with me tonight. And we're going to give you a second live today. And someone else was sending me more ice cream. As I told you not to send me ice cream. But anyway, take this from me. Okay. That's right, Ray. Can't stop, won't stop, not gonna stop, don't stop. Bryce sending me flowers. Look, that's a whole bouquet. I'm gathering all those together. I got a whole bouquet. And now the first girl I see, I'm going to be like, hey, look, bought you some flowers. Yeah, of course I bought them myself. It's not like Bri gave them to me or something. Like, what would you think? Of course I bought them myself. Here. Well, you know what, B. Rudo, your timing is impeccable. It's a sign. If you popped on twice and there I was, it's a sign that you should be following the IHodlLife community. You should be a subscriber. You should be in our Discord. You should be taking part. Oh. There you go, IHodlLife speaker, aka Josh Thorsen. I sent you an invite. You should see an invite now to come up on stage with me. If you don't know how to use TikTok, you should see maybe some 3 buttons at the bottom of the screen. If you touch that, it might show you that you have an invite to come up on stage. Or at the very bottom, you see where it says guests. You can hit that little button. You've now been invited to come up and talk to me. So we've got Josh in the house. He is a TikTok pro. I think it says maybe just first day using TikTok. I'm not sure. So while he's figuring out how to accept that invite and come up on stage, which it should, IHodlLife speaker, aka Jeff, or sorry, Josh, it should be at the very bottom of your screen, and there should be a little, like it says guest. You should just be able to touch there to come up on screen with me. There you go. I sent you another invite. The first one, I guess, expired, or maybe you didn't do it right, but I just sent you another invite. Are you finding it there, Josh? I did send you an invite. Send it to you again. Now you should be able to just accept the invite. Got you.
Yo, you got me?
We got you. We hear you. What
Oh,
up?
thank God.
Josh Thorsen in the goddamn house. Everybody out there in the IHodlLife community, make some noise. We got a legend up here in the house introducing to you Josh Thorsen.
What's good? Finally got this
How are you
working.
doing
This is
today?
I'm good, man. We're popping my TikTok live cherry today.
Right on. This is your first TikTok live. This is fantastic.
100%. Yeah. Thanks for having me here, man.
There's
I
a
really
whole lot
appreciate
of cherry popping happening at the I mean, there's a whole lot of new firsts happening
it.
at
So is my video working here? Is it just
I don't see your video. I only see the IHodlLife speaker symbol. So you may have to make some adjustments, or I think the little buttons
word?
at the bottom of
Okay.
the screen once again. But we
Yeah,
hear
I'm
you.
now seeing Mike. That's good that you can hear me. That helps.
That's an excellent start. We hear you. We don't see your pretty face, but we hear you. So if you figure
It's
out your
coming.
camera,
It's coming.
if you figure out
Here
your
we
camera,
go. Here we
join
go.
us. If not, we'll carry on
All right.
anyhow. There it is.
I'm here.
There it is.
That's good. Took me a
Welcome,
minute, man, but I'm
welcome.
here. I'm here.
How is your day going?
It's fantastic so far. It's just turned 10 past 10 here. I've been up for a few hours, taking care of things in the community, jumping on the X and doing the social thing, and got my caffeine hit. Yeah, good to go.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you for joining in with us. Thanks for joining in on our show. I know that it's early in the morning where you are. This is the reason for us doing our live today, everyone, at 7 p.m. in the evening, so that we could have timing to get Josh here and talk to us and find out who is this man, what is he doing, what has he been working on, and what is he now working on, and why do you care? Why should we care, and why should we be getting involved? So we're going to deep dive into that today. We're going to talk to Josh. We're going to have him tell us about some of his previous work that he's done in the Web3 space. And then we're going to have him introduce us to his current project that's coming up very soon. And we're also, make sure you stick around, everyone. We're also going to have quite an NFT giveaway today. You see those NFT glasses from Bry? Oh, baby. We're going to have quite an NFT
Let's
giveaway
go.
today. And that NFT giveaway is compliments of the dude up here in the screen. So everybody put it together and tap the
Let's go.
screen for Josh Thorsen. He has donated to the IHodlLife community not one or two or three or four, but 10. That's right, you heard it right. 10 NFTs, AstroKid X NFTs, and we're going to give all of them away free to the IHodlLife community members. 5 of them are going to be given away today on today's live. 5 more of them are going to be given away in our Discord, so make sure you're following the IHodlLife Discord, and we're going to have another one given away, a bonus one, on our Twitter X. So make sure you're following on Twitter X, IHodlLife, so you can see our posts and you can follow Josh and you can then get involved in all of these giveaways. Same thing for our Discord. So without further ado, I don't even want to look at the comments yet. I'm too excited to ask you. So, Josh, I'm just going to ask you to dive right in a little bit. Can you please tell us who the hell are you and why the hell are you on our show and why do we want to know what you're up to, please?
Okay, so to start with, I'm here because of True Voodoo. That's Lawrence Lowe in the chat. absolutely love True Voodoo. He's been instrumental in just about everything I've done in Web3 for the last 2 years. So it's all thanks to him that I'm here. Um, but if we want to, I mean, how far back do you want to go?
Well, why don't you just start by telling us a little bit about what have you done in the Web3 space already? I know you've done a couple
Mm,
projects. We want to talk more about what you're doing now so that the community can get involved.
sure.
But give us a little bit of synopsis of what you've done in the past so we get an idea of who you are and what do you do.
Cool, cool. Okay, all right. So I'm an artist. I've worked in graphic design and illustration field since 1999. Quit my day job in 2021 to become a full-time artist. Yeah, I had to take it on. And in, I think it was like August 21, came across the Deadfellas, fell in love with that. Didn't know a whole lot about crypto, didn't know much about NFTs, but felt like it was something I could do. And I was, looking for income streams. NFTs seemed like a good way to go about it. Started on Phantom um, in November of 21, releasing one of ones through an auction house. That's how I came to know True Voodoo. I released my first generative with him in February of 2022, and it's sort of just been collection after collection after collection, generatives, one of ones since then, all building towards an overall narrative and storyline that is the Acidverse. So we've got a multitude of characters that all come together to sort of create this world, this universe where they interact. And we have plans of a cartoon, we have plans of a game. So all of these characters are instrumental in building out the world and the lore and the storyline to the Acidverse. That's it in a nutshell.
Okay, so Acidverse in itself is a collection of a bunch of art, NFTs, and it's like an ecosystem, so to say. Is there like a gaming
Mm-hmm.
aspect that's attached to this or something? Is that a part of that too?
Uh, Very small gaming at the moment. A few of the collections I've dropped have included stats on the, like, either on the flip side or on the front. So like an attack stat, a health stat, and a shield stat. All this, the only gameplay we've had so far is within the Discord server itself. So it's sort of like we play this game of Snap, where you put down a card or an NFT, and it has some stats on there, and the next person to come in has to drop one that has either equal stats or better, so they knock that person out, and so forth and so forth. Very, very simple gameplay, but it's like seeds being planted for gameplay further on down the line once we can fund a proper game. I'd love to produce a card battle game similar to Pokemon Online TCG. That's obviously lofty aspirations, but that's in our 10-year plan.
So we're okay, so it's clear that you're an artist, you're into the NFT
Mm-hmm.
game, and you're now pretty much going full time doing all of this kind of thing. You've done a couple projects, they've been very successful
Mm-hmm.
already, and now at this time you have an NFT drop that's upcoming, and you have a current one that I believe is already out, the Astro Kids. So
Mm-hmm.
what I understand, if I got this correctly, is the NFT drop that's available right now, which is called Astro Kids. If you
Mm-hmm.
Astro Kids X to be correct, if you can
That's it.
get one of these NFTs, it is your
Mm-hmm.
ticket or your whitelist capability to be access or to get entry to your upcoming drop, which is this new one that we're going to talk about in a minute. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yeah. So Astro Kid X, as a collection, really it rounds out phase one of the Acidverse in the last 2 years of building and learning, experimenting that we've done. We tried basically everything this last 2 years. We did Metaverse, we've done merch drop, we've done toys, we've done free collections on ETH and AVAX, we've done paid collections, we've done IRL meetups, we've done gallery shows, we've done everything in this last 2 years to really figure out how our foundation works and what we're going to focus on moving forward. So Astro Kid X is a one-to-one collection, exactly the same as the original Astro Kids that launched in 2022. It was designed as a free claim for original holders. So no matter how many you were holding on the original, you get the free one to one, 3D, and the original. So we had a claim form open for almost a month during January. Everyone's still in the space claimed. I dropped all of those for free to those holders. We got through maybe 1,500, I think, were actually claimed, which was really good, considering we saw a big downturn in the market and a lot of people left the space from 2022. But that's cool. So what we did was all of the unclaimed ones we set at a price of 0.5 AVAX, nice and cheap, for everyone who missed out on the OGs, or there were some OGs still around who wanted to pick up Astro Kid X's that they may not have been able to get the OGs of. And then just in the last really 7 days, 8 days, we've had interest in the 404, and we've been sort of figuring out, questioning, talking, wondering how do we implement a 404 into our current ecosystem. And with AVAX having this cheeky narrative of being the Dorito chain, I thought, what if we just create these Dorito heads and we drop this 404, but then we make Astro Kid X the whitelist entry for the 404. So this all just came about in the last week or so. Very quickly, very organically. We've had some help from Moonbags, who is the lead for the Ducks, for King Shit. I don't know if we're allowed to swear here, sorry. We've had heaps of help from him. I'm working with Dracula Presley, who is the dev for Potluck, and Voodoo. So we're all just coming together. It's like super quick. I spent all of last week on the artwork. I've got a few trades left to go, but we're all gearing up for a launch this Friday, March 1st, 10 p.m. UTC. I think we're launching.
So we're going here from the 2D to the 3D and now into the 4D. And what I mean by that is the original Astro Kids was a 2D graphic artwork by you. It was an NFT drop. And then all the people who bought that NFT, they got airdropped the new updated 3D version, which is totally cool. Think about that, everyone. The second NFT drop, instead of saying, hey, everyone, here's my other NFT drop that for you to all come by. Instead, he said, hey, I've updated the one we had. And for all you who already bought it, here you go. And yours got updated absolutely free. And you just got that. Now that is awesome. That is awesome. Just creativity and ownership right there on the part of a founder or the part of a creator of a project. So big shout out to Josh just for that alone. So that's how they went from the 2D to the 3D. But now what we're doing is we're going to what I'm going to call the 4D. And the reason for that is this new NFT drop is going to implement the new 404 standard. So for anyone who doesn't know what that means, listen very carefully. There's a new standard or a new way to create a smart contract. And this creation of an NFT, where you would then go and buy an NFT and own it in your digital wallet, this time when the NFT is created, it creates one equivalent crypto token. So when the contract is produced and it starts producing its NFTs, for every one NFT that comes out comes one token. So if you buy one token, an NFT will just show up in your wallet. And if you buy one NFT, one token will just show up in your wallet because they go together, which actually makes the NFT technically 0.9 more valuable than the token. Because there's people out there that can own 0.02, 0.05, 0.08, 0.09 and not have a full NFT. You have to have one full token to be able to own an NFT. Now, this was a new standard that came out. I was introduced to it right when it came out. I didn't quite get everything, and then Moonbags went and dropped it with the King Shit brand, and then I was just like, wow, got all over it, got myself a whole bunch of lucky ducks. Now, I'm a lucky duck because I understand what 404 standard is. Josh is a lucky duck because the 404 standard is going to take him from the 2D to the 3D to the 4D, and you guys out there now are lucky ducks because you understand what this new 404 standard is. One NFT equals one coin equals one NFT. So keep in mind, if you sell your coin, the NFT goes away. If you sell your NFT, the coin goes away, and vice versa. And sometimes there's arbitrage because the NFT is worth more. Sometimes it makes more sense to buy the token and then mint the NFT as opposed to buy the NFT. But for all the people who just buy it off the open market, they don't know that. And that's for you insiders to gain a little bit of arbitrage profit.
Nice.
So Now that's the 2D to the 3D to the 4D. So the 2D was in the past. The 3D is now, and we're going to talk about that first before we jump into Dorito Land.
Sure.
So the 3D right now is Astro Kids X. For everyone following
It
along who
is.
doesn't know, you need to own one of these Astro Kid X NFTs. The artwork is sick, and I'm going to show it to you right now.
Let's go. Yeah,
There is a couple of
we
the
put a lot
Astro
into
Kid.
this.
Now these are some of the Astro Kid NFTs. Let me just scroll through. I got a bunch of them here. These are some of the Astro Kid NFTs that were donated by Josh for free that we're going to give away to the community. Check these bad boys out. Check out the artwork on these bad boys. Sick.
Yeah, I was very fortunate to work with an artist. His name's Reese Eddy. He's also on AVAX, and we put about 7 months worth of work into this. Painstakingly creating the each trait and then building by hand each Astro Kid one to one. So it meant going through the original collection, understanding which traits were on the original token, and then building that in 3D, saving it out, putting the backgrounds in, and yeah, that it took us about 7 months, and a lot of money. It wasn't cheap to get that done, but it's just one of those things that we knew we had to do to give back to our holders. It's something that we pride ourselves on in the Acidverse is generosity and gratitude and making sure we give back. So yeah, super stoked to get that one out finally. And yeah, since the news
Aren't
of
they sick, guys?
Astro,
Sorry to interrupt you, Josh, but aren't they fucking
you're
sick?
good.
And you can
Yeah,
get them.
we
You
love
see
them.
right there, Astro Kid X. You can go and you can get them. You can buy the NFT if you want to. Just type in Astro Kid X, you'll find them.
Hmm. Yeah, OpenSea's a good spot. They're all listed there. They're all listed on Hyperspace. I haven't got them all listed on JPEGs yet. Um, I don't know if they have a bulk list feature, so I'll have to look into that. But there's only 600 and something left of the unclaimed, so we're in
You
a
hear
good
that, guys?
spot.
There's only 600 of the unclaimed NFT left, and we've got 10 of them here, compliments of Josh over in the Acidverse, and we're going to give them away to you guys here in the community. So make sure to tap that screen and make sure you're staying active because we've got 5 that we're going to drop out today on today's live, and 5 more we're going to give away inside of our Discord.
Word, word.
So, Josh, I'm curious. This
Mm.
artwork that I've been showing here, it's very unique compared to quite a few NFTs that we've seen come out on the market. I love the mix of all the colors. I love how you've got almost this kind of like crazy, like when I see the hair on some of them, for example, it almost looks like it's alive and it's moving. Some of the eyes look like they have like a glaze over them or something like that. I don't know. It seems like there's a
Mm.
little bit of almost like an activity to them, even though they're standing still. So I'm curious, what was your inspiration behind that artwork? What kind of made you think? I'm going to make these guys, or what put your brain in that mode to create that amazing art that we're looking at?
So to get to Astro Kid for the originals, right, we'd have to go back a few years. I think 2015 or 16. I was attempting to create a mascot for Teens on Acid, being my personal brand. Teens on Acid itself, as a brand, was created back in 2007. It was the concept was that it would be a studio or a collective of myself and a few close artist friends that I grew up with, hence the name Teens on Acid. But it sort of didn't take off, so it became my personal brand. It became my username on my socials, and I just sort of stuck with it over the years. And in around 2016, 2015, I'm not quite sure. I started to concept this character, and it went through many iterations until I'd finally. I was sitting at work one morning just doing my daily sketch, and I drew sort of like this bootleg Astro Boy, and then put a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bandana on him, and it just worked. It looked sick. I was like, I'm bringing together two of my biggest influences, Astro Boy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm sort of because I always have considered myself a neo-pop artist. I love pop art. I work with characters that we're all familiar with. I reimagine them in my own way. And that's sort of what I was doing between 2015 2021, is really playing with characters we all know, and putting them in juxtaposition, recreating their environments, putting them in positions that we wouldn't really think about them being in. So I was sort of sitting on this Astro Boy with Turtles bandana for quite a while, and it was in the meeting that I'd had with True Voodoo, when we were discussing this generative for the first time, and I just sort of clicked, and I was like, yo, I have this character, and he's really kind of cute and fat in the face, and he draws on the neo-pop stuff that I love. I think we can do something with it. And we hopped off the call. I started drawing up, and I started sort of refining the character a bit. And I looked over at my partner, Cosmic Friend, who's an incredible artist as well. I looked over at her in the studio here, and I was like, do we just call this guy Astro Kid? Because I used to go by the name Kid9. That used to be my moniker when I was a street artist. And blending together Astro Boy that I love and my old street name Kid9, Astro Kid, it just came together really quickly. So I spent probably the next
Did you
2
watch
weeks
Astro Boy as a kid, obviously?
I did. It was
I
one of the
watched
first
Astro Boy
cartoons
as
I
a kid
remember
too.
watching.
As soon as I saw the Astro Boy hair on one of the NFTs, I was like, I
Yeah.
gotta get one of those. I used to love Astro Boy. He was my hero when I was just a little guy. I wanted a pair of those red rocket boots. Man, man.
Yeah,
So just so you guys understand what the
absolutely.
Astro Kids is, it's a spin-off, so to say, with Astro Boy and his dope art.
Sure. Hmm.
Very,
So
very
there's
cool.
a lot of references in the Astro Kid collection. You'll see like a reference to Naruto in there, with the hair and the bandana.
I noticed that.
What else have we got? There's a few little different things that come in, like the turtles. We did legendary one of ones. I had Goku in there. I had Vegeta in there. Devilman, a few other influential characters from anime and stuff. So yeah, I'm a huge nerd. I love anime. I watch anime every single day. I collect toys. So I draw on all of these influences around me when it comes to creating my own characters.
Very, very cool. I see you guys sending gifts out there. I always tell you don't send me gifts, but when we have guests, you go right ahead. Whoever the top gifter is today, you're going to win one of the free NFTs. Your name goes on to an NFT today. Compliments of Josh and Acidverse. Absolutely free to you, whoever is the top gifter today. And don't forget to hit that at the very bottom of the screen, the share. Don't forget to tap like and share because I can see analytics at the end of the video who has the most shares, who has the most likes, and who is the most active. I can see all those details in my analytics, so make sure you're being active tonight on today's live so that you could potentially be a winner of one of these amazing NFTs. And if you don't win one in today's live, make sure you're following along in the IHodlLife community so you can get your hands on one in our Discord. There's a whole bunch more being given away there. And because this is such an awesome NFT drop and their next one hasn't even started yet, there's so much more potential yet to come of getting your hands on some cool shit right here in the IHodlLife community. Compliments of some of our awesome partners like the Acidverse. So now we know
Let's
about
go.
Web 2, this old NFT drop you did. It got
Hmm.
updated. Everyone's out there celebrating. Yeah, baby! We got Web 3 now with the Astro Kid X, which was the artwork that I was just showing. And now coming up next, we have a new NFT drop, which we're going to talk about in just a second. But just so you guys understand, everyone listen up very careful. If you want to get in on this new drop called Teens on Acid, you need an Astro Kid X NFT. You need one of these things. This is your entry ticket. This is your membership. This is how you get in the front door. If you don't have one of these, they don't let you in the front door. They're like, hey, bro, your name on the goddamn list. Your name ain't on the list. I got Benjamins. I got Benjamins. Yeah, but do you got an Astro Kid X NFT? No, then fuck off. You ain't allowed in the club. And now, Bri, I was already waiting for that. We interrupt this very important broadcast because Bri sent me a money gun. And you guys know what happens here in the IHodlLife community when you send me money guns. So we interrupt this program for a very important meeting right now for all you people out there who want to make bank. Crypto is the way to do it, and Bri wants you to know it. Here we go. Right here in the IHodlLife community, This money gun is for you.
Yeah, this is wild.
Whew. You're an asshole, Brian. You know I got to pick all that up.
Yeah, you're wild.
You know I got to pick
That's
all that up,
amazing.
Brian. He does it because he knows the community loves to watch me do that.
You gonna vacuum all
Thanks,
that up
Brian.
later.
Thanks for the workout. My arm's already killing me.
That's amazing.
So, as I was saying, now we're going to go back to our regular programming. As
Let's
I
go.
was saying, we have this new NFT drop coming up. You have to have one of these
Hmm.
Astro Kid NFTs to be able to get in. So this is the importance of being here and potentially winning one, or winning one in our Discord on some of our giveaways, or potentially just getting your ass right over to OpenSea right now and go get yourself an Astro Kid Astro Kid X so you can take part in this new upcoming drop. Now, let's talk Doritos.
Doritos, baby.
Josh, tell me a little bit more. The community now knows they need one of these NFTs to get into this new drop. Tell me a little bit more
Hmm.
about this new drop and what it is.
So it's the new 404 standard. As you were saying earlier, it's the token plus the NFT. We've been looking for a way to get a token for the Acidverse community, for the last 18 months, and we haven't had the play yet. We haven't figured out the right way to do it. But with this 404 popping up, it just seemed like there was an opportunity for us to release a fun collection for the community that was at a cheap buy-in. I think the buy-in's only 0.1 AVAX. It was an example to get Astro Kid X's off the floor, get them out, and give me an opportunity to just sort of flex a bit of creative and do something silly. Just go wild with it. And this collection is like, it's meme heavy, it's ridiculous. It's for all the sickos out there who are up all night, who are up all day. This one's for the sickos. It's for the
You,
sickos.
this also
It's
relates to
gonna be
all you
crazy.
degens. All you degens out
Yeah,
there who just do Web3 and you
yeah,
don't sleep, you're a sicko too.
yeah, yeah. So it's a lot of fun. Basically, it's all for fun, cheap buy-in, and an opportunity for the community to either make some money or invest long term. Just get ready for our next one coming up. I'll also say, after Acid 404 slash the Sickos, there is a new flagship collection coming from me. We are sort of pivoting with this new collection into the mainstream a little bit. We're dropping a lot of the sicko degenerate references. It's going to be a large collection. It's going to be crazy. I
Nice.
don't want to go in. I don't want to go into it too much
Okay,
today. But
slow
Astro,
down, slow down. Bry, you bastard. Bry? Ah! I'm
got
going to
you
kick Brian's
again.
ass after the live today. So slow down for a second. So there's a new drop coming here, which is this new 404 standard. So for anyone who missed it last
Yep.
time, you're going to be able to mint this new Dorito-ish type themed NFT, and it's also going to
Mm-hmm.
be attached to a crypto coin. So when you get an NFT in
Mm-hmm.
your wallet, you're going to get a coin in your wallet, or when you get a coin in your wallet, you're going to get an NFT in your wallet. You sell one, you sell the other. They're attached to each other. This is this new 404 standard, and that's going to be attached to this Dorito drop that you're trying to get into with your ticket. But after that, there's more. There's this other drop, which is the
Always.
one I'm talking about, and it's all going to be about the sickos, the degens, the people who we don't sleep, we don't eat, we don't brush our hair,
Mm-hmm.
we just make money. We just crypto, we just what we do.
Yeah, that's the 404s. That's the sickos. That's Acid 404. That's for our degens. That's our DeFi play. Because a lot of what we do, I always say our Acidverse ethos is art, community, collectability, and we are an art focused community first and foremost. And the DeFi side of things, the degen side of things, really hasn't come into play for us as a whole until I would say the last 4 to 5 months. and we've been looking for our entry point, for our way to expand our community and be like, if you're DGen, we want you in here as well, especially if you dig the artwork, especially if you dig what we're about. If you grew up in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s and you come and see our art, there's going to be something in there that you like connect with and that, sort of that you're really into. So we obviously with this Acid 404, full DGen play, the artwork's meme heavy, it's degenerate, it's sicko, it's all of that. And your way in is Astro Kid X. Now, Astro Kid X will also be your way in for the next one coming after Acid 404. Now, that won't be out until, I would say, late April. I don't want to go into
Very
too much
cool.
about it right here. It's called Planet Kaiju. It's a very graphic heavy NFT collection, and it will be our focus going forwards for the next few years as our flagship collection, IP, brand, etc. So Astro Kid X is your entry point to everything. If you don't have one, either try and win one here or go pick one up cheap. There's heaps of giveaways on X as well. A lot of our community members I've distributed Astro Kid X's to for giveaways. So if you don't have one yet, get out there. Easy to get, easy entry point for 2 collections coming up.
This is really, really crazy. So the way that this works is almost like following along, so to say, with the ecosystem gives you basically front row capability or gives you the option to get in and kind of take part in the next one. And that's where the profitability is found a lot of the time in cryptocurrency, and NFT space and Web3. For everyone out there who's fairly new to the Web3 space and you wonder, well, how do NFTs make money? What's their value? And how does crypto make money? Well, sometimes part of making money in crypto in a short-term window is being at the front row, getting involved in something when it first comes out, and when it has its first initial importance or its first initial little bit of adoption, you ride that first initial wave of value from where it came out to where it kind of becomes, and then it kind of chooses what I would call its market fair value. And everything in life that comes out as a product or a service will come out worth nothing to begin with, and then it comes out and it kind of finds its market value based on demand, buy, sell, who wants and who doesn't want. And that goes for everything in life, and NFTs are no different. So being early, getting in the front line is very, very valuable. I always preach in the IHodlLife community how great the IHodlLife community is because we get you at the front line as much as possible before everyone else. And this is exactly what we're talking about right now. The Dorito part of this section hasn't even dropped yet, but you know about it.
Mm-hmm.
Half the world doesn't know that they need one of these to get in. When the Dorito drops going, look at me swimming in the water with that big ass whale. He scared the shit out of me. So if everyone in the world watches the Dorito drop going on and they're like, yo, how do I get one? How do I get a teens on acid? Well, they're going to be scrambling to get one of these last minute when you guys are all prepared because you've been paying attention right here at IHodlLife. Not to mention the next one that coming after this 404. I can't tell you
Always
guys
looking
how
forwards.
awesome this
Always looking
404
forwards.
standard really is. What's that, Josh?
Yeah, this is like, I'm just saying, we're always looking forwards to the next one and trying to set everybody up in our community for the next one as well. But yeah, 404 is like, there's just something crazy about this. And I think it's what we've sort of been waiting for is that direct connection between NFTs and crypto tokens and how, we can have that interactivity between them. Just that idea that, if you burn if you sell any amount of your full token, that NFT then gets burned in a sense and put into a pool, and you don't have that anymore. It's like, okay, so we can start the gamification. We can start re-rolling for rare traits. And if we happen to come across an NFT that we love, we put that in the side pocket. We put that in the wallet over on this side, and then we can sell our token or buy more token. And the gamification of it, it's really interesting to me.
And it's
I'm
really
not.
interesting. It's interesting that you said that point exactly because that's what I did with the King Shit Ducks. The King Shit Ducks came out. I was already a lucky holder, so I was lucky enough to mint 4 right off the hop. And then when they hit the market and they were still very cheap, I bought a bunch of them and then I put a bunch of them up for sale, but I didn't buy another one. I went and I minted a new token. So I was basically re-rolling my dice from the one that I sold to see if I could get one that was more rare or more that I liked. And I ended up then with a
Yeah.
handful of them that I really like and I don't want to let go. And the rest I was happy to sell off and let other owners have them.
Nice, nice. Yeah, we're hoping to have something similar happen with the sickos. So there's a lot of crazy traits in there. Hopefully people, will sort of be on the same path they've always been with Acidverse. They'll find their favorite traits. They'll start collecting. I can say there's a few traits in there that really sort of play into the collectability of a collection. I don't want to release too much info on it, but
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we're always like, wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
If anyone's seen my ex, you've seen a couple of the traits pop up, and you know that there'll be some, you might need more than one to round out your collection. So
Good point. So anyone out there following along right now, make sure you hit the Twitter X. You can follow, of course, Teens on Acid. If you don't know how to access that, you can follow it because right on my IHodlLife page, we've got a bunch of posts with their name in it. You can just click on it and you can hit follow and follow along with them. And if you know how to be a little more savvy on Twitter, you can just go and find them yourself. Teens on Acid and also Acidverse. Acidverse is the whole ecosystem. Teens on Acid is specifically this new drop that we're telling you all about and the reasoning why you want one of these Astro Kids so you can get in the door and get yourself a Teens on Acid, which is the Dorito one that we're talking about, just so you guys all connect the dots. Thank you, Nixter, for that little gingerbread man. Catch me if you can.
No, he ghosted.
We get very animated over here on the lives.
I love
it. Look at that. It's a motorcycle. God damn it, Yes. 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 It's almost spring. Yes.
He's insane.
Anyway.
Yeah.
I love motorcycles. Bri, you sent me, I don't know how many of these damn money things. Bri, you sent me, I don't know how many things, but you sent me a goddamn motorcycle. Bri, you're getting one of those NFTs. One NFT for Bri, that's a double motorcycle.
Hey, let's go, bro. Let's go.
Holy fuck, I can't tell you how much I love motorcycles. Bri gets his name on one of those NFTs. You motorcycle gangster. I don't know which one, but we're going to get you one of those, Bri. There goes one. One NFT given away. We got 4 more to go here on this live. 4 more NFTs to go here on this live. Bri, you can't win again. Save your gifts. 4 more are going to go on this live, but don't forget there's 5 more on our Discord. All compliments of the Acidverse. Teens on Acid. Josh Thorsen. Thank you very much. Our community is very appreciative of your very generous donation of 10 NFTs. I'll remind you guys, these are selling in the open market right now for half an avalanche. So these are $20 a piece that are just being handed out, 10 of them from the boss man over here.
That's what we do. We love to give away. We love to, get new people into our ecosystem and our community and just see how generous and how giving they all are. If anyone's not in our Discord, it's discord.gg/Acidverse. Come over, say hi. We stream daily. We have a weekly show called Squad Goals where the community comes together. We talk about everything that's been happening in the week. Everybody's welcome to join. We have a DeFi show on Tuesdays. We have a lot of fun.
Very cool. So I saw 2 questions in the chat that I'm going to bring up. The first one that I saw out there is, how do I buy this NFT? Where do I go and how do I buy this NFT, Josh?
You go to OpenSea and you search for Astro Kid X and you should see it pop up real quick. You can go to JPEGs, obviously. You can also head to Hyperspace. OpenSea is probably your best bet. We've had the most volume on there. So probably good to add to the volume on OpenSea. And most of them are from my wallet that are for sale on OpenSea anyway, from the Acidverse deployer wallet. You can also jump on Twitter. There's plenty of giveaways happening for Astro Kid X on Twitter right now. We'll be taking the snapshot, I think, 2 days before mint. So I think that'll be Thursday my time. So Wednesday night your time will be snapshot time. So try and get in before then.
Say that date one more time. You guys have to have one of these by this date. Say it one more time.
That'll be Wednesday evening, UTC. Yeah.
Thank you for the guitar. That was my music played for you. So just so you guys know, you need to get one of these before Wednesday or you are SOL.
And
I see
yeah,
another
the
comment. Another comment I
oh
was going
yeah.
to bring up, Josh, to you is what are the traits? So what are the traits and you know, how did you decide on the traits on this? And then what are going to be some of the traits on this new Teens on Acid? Give us a little bit of insight.
Oh, okay. That's
Just
alpha.
a
You want
little
me to
bit.
drop
Just a
alpha?
little bit. We're all eager.
Okay, so with Acid 404, the sickos,
Pick that shit
there
up, you bastards.
is there,
Okay, so
there
Josh,
is okay. So
Josh,
the,
Josh,
yep.
before you get going, when these guys give me too many money guns, it's my duty. I have to pick up all the money and do it again. That's why they're doing it. They make me work. So please tell us about the traits of this NFT drop and the traits of the
Okay.
next drop. And I'm probably going to miss some of it. So you guys, I hope you're listening along while I pick up all this fucking money. Give her.
All right. So Astro Kid X traits, if that's what you guys need to know, lots of anime references, lots of 80s and 90s nostalgia references. Clothing, we've got hoodies, we got t-shirts, we got basketball jerseys. I'm a massive NBA fan. Go Nuggets. There's also what else we got? We got the Astro Boy hair. We got the Naruto bandanas. We've got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bandanas. We've got little sidekicks, like we've got an octopus. We've got some like chain-specific traits. There's AVAX t-shirts, there's Phantom t-shirts. Lots of stuff to dive in there and have a look at. Moving on to the Doritos, the Acid 404s, the Sickos. So the most important base trait is the Dorito, the Dorito body. We have a few different flavored Doritos as the bodies.
Wait,
With
did you say the
AVAX,
Dorito is the one we want?
you want the Doritos.
Yes,
Yeah,
I hate eating
yeah.
Doritos. God damn it. But I want the Dorito NFT.
Yes, I think the Dorito trait is really the other base body trait that I'm really digging with the 404s is the gummy trait. So I don't know how many of you all out there like to partake in a bit of a gummy, but I knew I had to get the gummies in there for the sickos. So we got a few different flavored gummies in there. We've got a SpongeBob base, we've got a Turtles base, and then a lot of the faces that creating the characterization of these Dorito characters have all been picked and chosen from various memes from the early 2000s. So a lot of meme history and a lot of meme faces in there. So yeah, there's tons of shit in there, and I'm still going. There's some like crazy tattoo traits. I've got to get started on the clothing traits. Haven't done those yet. And then we've got a bunch of assorted sort of 404 era-based backgrounds as well. So really trying to get a meme culture and the Windows 404 era as well. So there we go. I don't want to drop any more alpha.
That's it. That's it. That's all the alpha you're allowed to get, guys.
That's all you can get until squad goals later on in the week.
All right.
How'd you go, man?
Okay,
Did
I
you
got
get
most
well?
of it. I got most of it, all right? I got most of it. This
Let's
one
go.
is mostly for you, Bri, and for everyone else out there sending me this. Here we go. One more time. You know I'm going to have to pick it up again, you bastards. But here we
Send
go.
it.
The IHodlLife community. You guys are awesome. Follow along in the crypto space, the Web3 space, the crypto space, the opportunity that is surrounding it, that's housed inside the Web3 world, will make this possible for every single one of you. It's not as far away as you think. Here we go.
Bills, y'all. Yo, let's go. Let's go.
No more money guns. That's all for today's show. No more money guns. You send them. I don't care. I ain't picking that up until after the live. In fact, I'm not going to pick it up. My wife's going to sweep it up and she's going to be like, why you throw this around on the floor? What are you doing? Whew.
Wild.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's take a look at some comments. So, thank you, Josh, for explaining about the traits. Thank you for telling us about AstroKit X. Don't forget to go get one, guys, on OpenSea. Thank you for letting us know that's our entry ticket so that we don't miss out on this new Teens on Acid drop. Thank you for giving us the alpha that we're going to be so pumped if we get a Dorito dude. And
On the
thirdly,
king.
let's take some comments. Anyone in the chat, drop your comments if anyone has any comments or questions about this drop. Any specific questions that you have, go ahead and drop it in the chat now. I'm going to take a look here in the chat and let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Uber Eats guy was the other one sending that money gun. Great job, Uber Eats. Are you guys following Twitter X? You better go follow Twitter X, Teens on Acid, and Acidverse, because you could win an NFT. You've still got some to give away on Twitter X also.
Yeah, plenty to give away. Heaps to give away.
You're looking at them right now on OpenSea. That's great. You can grab one, guys, right now while they're cheap for half an Avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're on the Avalanche blockchain for all you newbies out there. So I see a
For the new ones,
comment
yeah.
from Elwood, Josh. Elwood's comment is a good one. He says, OpenSea says the collection is unreviewed. Can you explain to the followers, what does that mean?
I'm not quite sure why it would be unreviewed. I'd have to turn around and have a look. It should be sweet, but I'm going to follow that up. I didn't know it was unreviewed.
Perfect.
I hadn't seen
So
that.
Elwood says he's looking at it and he says it says that it's unreviewed, which means that I think OpenSea hasn't verified in some way you or the drop or something of that nature. I think that's what the question is. Is there an
That's
authenticity
odd.
thing there? I'm not sure, guys. So we're going to find that out for you and we're going to bring you those answers.
Yeah, for sure. Like the Acidverse account on OpenSea is verified. We've got the blue tick, and the collection lives within the Acidverse wallet, so it should be sweet. But I'll look into it for sure.
I see another question in the chat about where do we transfer them to and where do we keep them safe? So holding an NFT is the same as holding a crypto coin. You send it to a wallet, you hold it in a digital wallet, whether it's an online wallet, whether it's an offline wallet. An NFT is held the same way you hold a crypto token. The only difference between an NFT and a token is the token is fungible, the NFT is not. That's it. The NFT is like a concert ticket. You can't break it down. It must be in its whole or it's void. Whereas the token can be broken down. $20 can be broken down into two tens and it's still worth $20. 10 tokens be broken into two five groups of tokens and it still equals the 10 tokens. But with an NFT, it must be in its whole, one of a kind, cannot be broken down or separated. It's not fungible. And that's your defining difference of an NFT or a token or a coin. However, they all move, transfer, hold the same way.
That's it.
So yes, to answer that clearly, you do move them to your wallet. But you move them to an NFT wallet. You'll often notice if you open up a wallet, you'll see inside the wallet where you can hold coins or you can hold NFTs. I'm just going to open up my MetaMask wallet as an example here for you guys. You can see when I open up my MetaMask wallet here, my extra account, it shows me NFTs and tokens. So I can go between my tokens and my NFTs. And there's no NFTs in that wallet. But if there was NFTs in that specific wallet, they'd be able to be seen. I have them all in a different wallet.
And also, when you connect to OpenSea, you can go to your profile and it will show all the NFTs in that wallet as well.
And yes, a V20 does actually hold NFTs, but I highly recommend our Nifty for holding your NFTs. It's specifically an offline NFT wallet that lets you view your NFTs on the device as well as on your phone. So yes, you can hold them on your Nifty wallet. However, on the Nifty wallet, it's not supported Avalanche yet. So no AVAX NFTs, which is what we're talking about right now on the Nifty. So right now that NFT cannot be held on your Nifty. So for now, you're going to be holding it in your MetaMask wallet or your Rabby wallet or your Coinbase wallet. These are all online wallets that will allow you to hold these NFTs. Make sure to keep your 24-word seed phrase safe and don't share it with anyone. Thank you for the hat and the mustache. I appreciate. Yes, Core Wallet will also allow you to do the same thing.
Yeah, MetaMask is easy to use. I use MetaMask for all mine.
I'm just taking a look at who we all have hanging out with us today because I've seen a lot of gifts coming out there, and we still have 4 NFTs to give out.
Oh, let's go.
So I'm just checking some of the activity in the analytics. Oh man. Oh man, you guys are likers out there. You guys are likers. Look at that. We're at 82,000 likes. Great job. 82,000 likes already, guys. We haven't even been out here for very long. It hasn't even been 1 hour and you guys are almost at 100,000. I think that's the fastest we're ever going to hit 100,000. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Wow. You guys are killing it out there. So I want to know.
Yes.
This one's actually for the community, Josh. I want to know, and Josh wants to know. So get your fingers ready, everyone. I want to know who in the community already has an AstroKid NFT, who has one, and what is the number of your NFT? Post it in the chat right now. What NFT do you have? What AstroKid do you own, and what is your number? Post it right now. Who is going to be in there? Get it right now. Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Who's doing it? Who's posting their NFT and what number it is? You're going to have to prove it too. You're going to have to prove that's your NFT and that's your number, or you're not going to win. Urban Tech Geek is the first one, 1952. Urban Tech Geek.
That's quick.
Urban Tech Geek. And M is the next one. Wow, you guys were fucking fast. Urban Tech Geek and M, you need to go in my Discord right now and show me your NFT right at this moment. If you are correct, you guys are going to win an NFT.
Let's go.
Let's go. Post it into the Discord right now, in the community chat on Discord. I'm going there right now. I want to see your NFT. I want proof that I want a screenshot that your number matches your NFT. If you're wrong, you don't win. And we'll go to the next one, who is Michael VNZ, next in line. Lawrence says he's got tons of them, but sorry, Lawrence, you didn't give us your number, so you're not going to win this one. Lawrence, you weren't paying attention to the instructions. He's like, I didn't get the memo. I was at the water machine. Don't worry, Lawrence. We love you because you have so many of them already. Okay, Maria's the first one to post. 2303 is what I see. Oh, wait, 2309 is what I see. Maria, you're absolutely correct. M, congratulations. You're going to win one of the NFTs. Round of applause for M. She's going to win one of them. Urban Tech Geek, where are you? Urban Tech Geek, where are you? You want to win one of these or not? Well, you need to see it in the Discord posted that is your NFT, or else Michael, you better go just in case Urban Tech Geek doesn't do it. Michael, V and Z, go post yours in our Discord right now. Prove to me that you own 3109 because Urban Tech Geek somewhere got lost. He's a geek. He got lost with some tech. He was like walking there to go get his NFT and he's like, ooh, shiny computer. And he went and played with it and now he's totally lost in some metaverse. So now's your chance, Michael. Post it in the Discord. Urban Tech Geek, where are you? This door's closing, Urban. The door's closing on you. Michael's going to beat you. Get in my Discord and show me your NFT and tell me your number. Check my WhatsApp, says my message. All right. The moderator boss, who is Nathan, tells us that for everyone who's in our Discord who is signing up for the NFTs that we're giving away, you need to go sign up again because it was on a timer. So it's now been reset. So make sure you go in there and set yourself up. Make sure you click the button that you want to take part in that giveaway because there's 5 NFTs being given away in our Discord on top of the 5 we're giving away right now. M already took one home. This is absolute. Bri already took one home. You guys are on fire. here in the IHodlLife community in the front row grabbing goodies. Who do we got? Urban Tech Geek, I haven't seen it yet. Michael, I haven't seen it yet. We still have another NFT up for grabs here. That's only one given away to Bri and one given away to Am. We still got three more to give away here. Now, I want to know, the next one I want to know. Oh, there's Urban Tech Geek, and he proved his number. Urban Tech Geek, congratulations. You are another
Let's
winner.
go.
You've won yourself an NFT. Urban Techie gets the third place position. You win one of those NFTs today. There's still two more we're going to give out on today's live. So make sure you're being active. Make sure you're sticking around. Now, this next one I want to give out, to somebody who's not a member of the IHodlLife community or wasn't a member of the IHodlLife community, but is now. So if you're a new member, more importantly, if you're an Acidverse member, if you follow Josh, if you're here in my live and you've never known who I was until Josh brought you here today, this live brought you here today, you need to go post in my live your NFT and your number right now. Whoever's in my Discord first with there from Josh's community, you have to post your NFT and the number and that you love Josh, meaning to tell me that you knew Josh
Let's
before
go.
you knew me and you're here today because of Josh. So in my Discord, NFT, number, and I love Josh. And if you're an IHodlLife community member, sorry, you're not qualified. You can't win this. It's only for someone who was never part of IHodlLife before this live today, which means you're probably scrambling right now to go get inside my Discord. There's Lion Crow jumps in and says, I'm glad to be part of the community. I don't know if that's the person, but let's see your NFT, let's see your number, and let's see you say, I love Josh. Better yet, say, I
Let's
love
go, baby.
Acidverse.
We love the AV, and the AV loves you.
I see people
AV's
typing,
here for
so
you.
somebody is going to win an Astro Kids NFT. And there's still two more to give away. Oh, I see Lion saying, I love Josh. Lion, you need to show me your NFT. You need to post a screenshot. Lion Crow, you need to post a screenshot of your NFT and the number of your NFT. Screenshot your MetaMask, take a picture of it from JPEGs, however you figure it out, do it. That's what you got to do. Those are the steps you got to take. I see that you love Josh. I see that you're part of the community now. Let's see your NFT, and you're a winner.
Let's see that Astro Kid.
There it is. Oh, Urban Tech Geek. We already saw yours, Urban Tech Geek. You don't need to post anymore. We know that you have one. You're already a winner. Congratulations. And congratulations. Urban Tech Geek, congratulations. Bri, congratulations. All three of you have won an NFT today. Why can't I paste image? Animal says. I don't know, Animal. Maybe it
I know,
doesn't let you
Animal.
paste. Maybe it doesn't let
Animal's
you paste an
legit.
image. Try pasting it in any of my rooms, anywhere, and just at me.
Animal's legit. I can vouch for Animal.
All right, all right. We're going to go with Josh's word on it. We're going to go with Josh's word on it. Congratulations, Animal. You're the winner. You were the first. Oh, wait,
100%.
was it Animal or was it Lion Crow, the first one in there? Wait a second. Lion Crow, you were the first one in there. Lion Crow, do you have an NFT? If you do, you need to post it right now. If not, Animal's about to take your spot. Because we
I'm
know
not
Animal's
familiar with
got
that
one
name
according
from
to
the
Josh.
Acidverse. I'm not familiar with Lion Crow as a
Lion Crow,
username.
you have a few minutes. Okay, hang tight, Animal. We're going to give Lion Crow about 30 seconds. That's not a long time to post their NFT somehow. And if they don't, Animal, you're going to take it away. And then don't worry, guys. We still have one more going. Oh, Lion Crow says, sorry, I don't have one. Damn it. You got to have a ticket or you can't get in the club. Congratulations,
Oh
Animal. That
well.
puts you into the next spot. Animal, you are the winner. So make sure in my Discord to open up a ticket. And right now we have other stuff going on in our Discord. We have tons of tickets. So be patient with your tickets, but please open one in our Discord. Same for you, Em. Same for you, Bri. Same for you, Urban Tech Geek. Open up tickets to get your winnings. The tickets allow us to see it as a community so that we can see that you have, in fact, received your rewards. Congratulations, Animal. Round of applause for Animal. He's out
Let's
there
go,
hanging
Animal.
with his NFTs, hanging out now in the IHodlLife community Discord. Welcome to our Web3 community, Animal, and thank you for taking part here. Thank you for following along. Such an amazing artist and someone who's really creating some awesome, innovative stuff here in the Web3 space. Now, taking his amazing art and putting it together with new technology, the new 404 standard for smart contracts.
That's it. So much to learn about these 404s. Moonbags hit me up earlier on, and I'm going to have a VC with him afterwards. He says he's got a lot of new integrations with the 404, so I can't wait to find out what he's cooking.
Great. Well,
So good to see him get a win.
oh yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Everything he's done over there in the Lucky community has been amazing. I've been following it right since day
Yeah.
one. Good.
Yeah.
When you
So we've
tell
been.
him, when you see him, Josh, tell him to come
Yep.
on the IHodlLife show because I already invited him. I actually invited him to come on St. Patrick's Day. You can understand the lucky reason why I did that for the community,
For
but
sure.
he might be
For
busy
sure.
already with his own thing. So I've invited him to come any Sunday that we have in March so that we can have a very lucky live with the lucky founder himself. So if you see him, tell him it's a good thing to come over here on our show, and
I will.
we'll make
I
sure
will.
that the iHodlLife community is aware of who the Lucky community and the Lucky developers are.
Hell's yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. He's been great, man. Yeah, we've known him since like April 2022. We dropped one of our collections, the Acid Cats, on Campfire, and we've worked, integrated our stuff with Campfire seamlessly. Moonbags and I dropped the beans on acid, which was a derivative of the Azuki beans. We dropped that in 2022. It was a free drop. There was this thing called Bean Song Summer happening on AVAX, and we dropped that derivative. It was really successful. And yeah, it's just great to see someone who's put in so much time for their community to get a win like Lucky and King Shit has had. So yeah, shout out Moonbags, big time.
Absolutely. So hopefully we're able to get Moonbags here in our live. So everyone put your hands together, and if you know Moonbags, tell him you better go on the iHodlLife show because we'd love to have him here telling us about Lucky and telling us about the King Shit brand. And I've been super pumped about the King Shit since it came out. I was there minting the NFT right in the front row, and of course buying them off the market when they were selling for 3 Avalanche. They now sell for almost 30 Avalanche. And I really, really like the art. I like the 404 that they're attached. I really believe in the Lucky community and what they're building. So I think that there's going to be so much more potential. I don't know yet, but I think there's going to be pools and there's going to be DeFi attached to it. And there's going to be all this benefits. So I'm very pumped that I got in early. I'm very pumped that the iHodlLife community got in early. I'm very pumped that it's connected with Teens on Acid to a degree, as far as the founders knowing each other, getting together behind the scenes and having video chats the same way that we're having a talk now. This builds amazing ecosystem and innovation in the Web3 space. And all you guys out there in the community are right here in the front line observing it.
Yeah, as we always seem to say, we're still early. We've still got a long way to go.
Look
That
at, we
community
just hit
building.
100K. Sorry to interrupt you there, Josh. We just hit
Hey, oh, good.
100K. Congratulations, everyone.
Let's go.
Congratulations, Josh. They love
That's
you,
mad.
buddy. They love you.
Hey, hey, I'm here. I live to give. Thanks, everybody. For my first TikTok live, I think it's gone pretty good.
Well, just so you guys know, all those NFTs that you're taking home that we're giving away are all compliments of Josh. They're all given to us by free. You see my posts will always say compliments of the iHodlLife community and Acidverse, Josh Thorsen and Teens on Acid, but it's really compliments of this guy here. He's the one who gave all of them. iHodlLife community is just the channel who brings him and the NFTs to you. So big shout out to Josh Thorsen, the founder, the creator, the artist, so many badges that he wears on his chest. A really great guy to have here in our IHodlLife Live, and we're very pleased to have you here, Josh. So,
I
Josh,
appreciate it,
I'm
man.
curious to know a little piece of background. What made you want to be an artist? What made you get in specifically with digital art in the art space? Like, what made you not go for a paintbrush and go for a mouse?
Well, I have a long history of painting as well. I create on many different platforms and with many different media. Um, you know, being an artist and the act of creation and specifically creating characters has always been within me. Ever since I can remember, I've always read comic books, watched cartoons. I have a very deep interest in street art and graffiti. I grew up skateboarding. So a lot of these countercultures came together to really influence everything that I'm about. I'm also deeply into the NBA. I said that before. I'll say it again. Go Nuggets. So a lot of streetwear, a lot of American sports, skateboarding, comics, cartoons. It all just really comes together to create who I am, basically, and my interests. So always drawing. I never owned a computer until I was like in my mid-20s. So everything was pen and paper and painting. And I used to put paint on walls as well with spray cans, which is something
A
I absolutely
tagger.
love to do.
The
A little
official
bit, a little
taggers.
bit.
If you watched Astro Boy, you were an official tagger, trust me.
Straight up, straight up. So yeah, it got. I think it was like around '99. I got my first job as a graphic artist. As well as all of those influences of pop culture, counterculture. Um, I also love graphic design, and I have a deep love for the Swiss style of graphic design, and I have a love of brutalist architecture. So when it comes to graphic design, I love minimalism, and I sort of have found a way to incorporate design into my illustration and my character designs as well. So yeah, around 99, 2000, I started to get involved with graphic design. So I started creating digitally. And it was just a natural progression there from drawing in my sketchbooks and doing paintings to, okay, now I can use Photoshop and Illustrator to sort of create, what I'm thinking and all of that as well. And everything just sort of goes hand in hand. And I've done mixed media where I, would do paintings and drawings, bring them into Photoshop and play with them there, sketch up on paper, and then bring those sketches into Illustrator to create vectors and create mascot style characters as well. And it's just something that it just organically just happened for me. Like I'm not classically trained or anything like that. I never studied.
It's your passion.
It is
Right.
100%.
Thank you for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
flowers, my friend. Thank you.
It's all I do. Character design, comics, cartoons. It just encompasses me in everything that I'm all about. So yeah, it's just wake up every day, do some art, draw some characters, connect with the community, and yeah, like just I would say like
Living the dream.
I'm trying to, I'm trying. I didn't get really good at digital design until probably like 2015, 2016. And I really found my line style, the way that I could draw and create, so that when someone viewed my work, they would immediately be like, "Oh, that's Teens on Acid," without even thinking. It's
So
like
you found like your
that's
niche
something.
style, so to say.
My style, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The
I hear a lot of
I
artists
chose a
talk about
color.
that. They found themselves. There's their niche style. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's all in like the way that the line works and the thickness of the line and how I finish it off, how I taper it. It takes years and years to develop, and obviously I'm not at the end point. I'll be developing for the next 10, 20 years as well. This really doesn't stop. But it really sort of my style really cemented when I made a conscious decision to choose a color that would be my color. And the color is Pantone 204C. It's a nice pastel pink. And I basically created using a color palette of pink, white, and black for like 3
Interesting.
years. Everything I did was like based on this color palette. And you'll see that successful brands out there, they use a specific color palette so that instant recognizability is right there. You got Nike with the orange, you got Adidas with the blue. These brands all have like a color that as soon as you see the color, you're instantly recognizing what that brand is. So I implemented that into Teens on Acid as my personal brand. And I've
Nice.
used that pink as like the stepping stone for everything else that I've done within Web3. You'll notice if you take a deep dive into the collections that we've dropped, you can basically pull up any one of the collections, put them side by side, and it might be Astro Kids originals, and you could bring up, say, the AWA wrestling characters that I did, put them side by side, and you can match colors, and you can start collecting based on your favorite colors on multiple collections, and you can have a group of
Interesting.
five different collections that all, when you put them side by side, it's aesthetic and it fits. So color theory comes into play big time in everything that I do. So
Uber Eats guy, you take home an NFT today. Uber Eats
what
guy,
would you say?
congratulations. You're taking home an NFT today. I'll tell you why. Because you are this close, Uber Eats guy, to winning the next NFT. And just as I was thinking about you winning the NFT, you posted, and this is what he says. He says, my girlfriend is texting me, telling me to get off TikTok because we have a date tonight. So instead of going to his date with his girlfriend, he's here getting the crypto alpha Uber Eats guy. You just won yourself an NFT. Now get out of here and go have a date night with your girlfriend. Make
Straight
sure to
up, she
open a
comes
ticket in
first.
my Discord, or she's never going to let you follow IHodlLife again.
Straight up, straight up. I appreciate the dedication, but go take care of your girl, man.
Yeah, Uber Eats guy, you won an NFT. We've got Bry, we've got M. Who else won one today? We've got Urban Tech Geek, and we've also now got Uber Eats guy. Did I miss anyone? Did I miss someone? Did we get
Animal.
everyone? Oh, and Animal. Animal took the other one. So there's our 5 NFTs out to the iHodlLife community and our new iHodlLife community members. Make sure you open a ticket inside the iHodlLife community Discord to claim your winnings, or we'll just give it away to somebody else because we like to give shit away here in the community.
Love that. Yeah, love that. Yeah, we give a lot away in the Acidverse. Our members are very generous. So if anyone here isn't in the Acidverse yet, make sure you come join up. Every Tuesday at 10 p.m. UTC, we have our community VC squad goals. We give away NFTs every single week. So yeah, come join us.
Not to mention, guys, there's 6 NFTs being given away in our Discord right now. So you can follow Josh, you can follow his community, and you can get a whole bunch of free NFT giveaways, as well as in the iHodlLife community Discord, we are giving away 5 more. And when I say we, I mean Josh gave us 5 to give away to you. So we have 5 more in the iHodlLife community that we're going to take credit for and we're going to give away to you. And then we also have 1 more that was donated to us by True Voodoo. So it was donated to us by the founder of Swole Beach, which is another project we're going to have on our show. We're going to talk about a later date, but they gave us one as a gift just to give away to the community. So there's actually 6 NFTs in the iHodlLife community right now for you guys to take possession of. So make sure you're following along.
Let's go.
So, Josh, one thing I also wanted to ask you, I thank you for, first of all, for telling us a little bit about your art journey. That was really interesting to me because I'm a bit of an artist in a lot of different ways in life. I'm a creator and an innovator, and I see art as more than just drawing. I see art as a creation. Music is an art. I see art in many methods. So
Absolutely.
you mentioned that you recently kind of went full time doing what you're doing. And I want to talk a little bit about that because I know how hard it is to separate yourself from the regular life and go full tilt, full tilt IHodlLife for me and go full tilt
Mhm.
what it is that you love. So can you tell us, first of all, what was one of the biggest fears or biggest obstacles that you had to overcome when making that decision? And number two, what's one of the best results that you've had from just going off and going on your own after you've overcome that hard obstacle?
Yeah. So the biggest hurdle to get over was leaving the security of a 9 to 5. I've worked a 9 to 5 graphic design job, for 20 plus years. And when you get to a point where I just found myself that I'd hit the ceiling in the job that I was in. There was no getting past it. And I was, after 5.5 years in the position, I was starting to get a little bit antsy. I needed another challenge. As an artist and a designer, I always feel the need to challenge myself. I'm highly motivated. I wake up every day and I want to work. And I want to put time and effort into what I'm doing. So I was at this, I think it was like October 2020. I'd come home and I was completely broken. I had a conversation with my partner and I was just like, what am I going to do? Like, I can't work with these people any longer. It's not working. And she said, look, whatever you have to do, I'm going to back you no matter what it is. And we gave ourselves 6 months. I said, if I can't make myself happy in this job in the next 6 months or find something else in the next 6 months, then I've just got to quit and just figure something out. Almost 6 months to the day, I received a phone call from a friend of mine from a previous job. And he said, look, I've got this opportunity for you. I know this guy who's about to start a new business. It's a home decor / art business. And he's looking for an artist. He wants to focus on neopop artwork. And I think you'll be perfect for it. So we got that started. I met with them and it was just synergy. It was beautiful. And I quit the very next day. I handed in my notice And I was like, all right, I'm going all in on this business. My partner, Cosmic, was like, you have to do it. It sounds incredible. So I spent the next few months building up this business. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. Uh, at the time here in Australia, we were still going through lockdowns with the whole COVID thing. And what my partner at the time had to do, instead of him being able to focus on this business that he was starting, he went and started a concreting business, completely different to anything that we were working on. We're trying to start this art business over here, and then he goes and starts this cementing business, and it took off because people had this surplus of money during COVID, and here in Australia, everybody wanted to do home renovations, and just concreting just went out of control. So he just had to drop this off completely, and I'm kind of left holding the bag. I had no idea what to do. And this is about August, September of 2021. And I was like, what the fuck am I going to do? And I now have to either make the decision to go all in on myself and back myself as an artist and try and make money selling my art, which is a very, very hard thing to do. It's not easy. Like, getting into galleries is extremely difficult. Getting commercial work, extremely difficult. It's a hard game out there, and you've really got to back yourself. And I had some good opportunities come up, but in the background, I'd had the NFTs sort of. I'd been watching. Didn't really know much about NFTs, but I'd seen Deadfellas, and I thought, I know I can create mascot style artwork. I know I can. I didn't know how generatives were created, but I had an idea. So I created the first Acid Cat collection. There were 52 in it. I dropped that on Ethereum. It didn't sell at all. I was like completely heartbroken. It went nowhere. And they just sat on OpenSea for months and months and months. But around November, I was preparing work for a solo gallery show. And around November, I decided to mint one of the pieces onto OpenSea. And I had a sale at 0.25 ETH. And at the time, that was a fair bit of money for a single piece to sell for me especially. And I thought, this might actually be something I can do. I might be able to sell one of one artwork. And, in the following week, I was introduced to a Phantom auction house, and I started a new collection of one of ones, and it took off, and all the dominoes just started falling into place. So, me being a highly motivated, creative individual, I just saw this as the perfect opportunity to build something. So we started just like going all in, creating these collections, and everything just became so organic that this storyline just started to like build and build and build and build, and the collections all fit together, and the narrative and the universe all just created itself. It all just happened naturally. So that's how I got here, basically. I don't remember part
Very,
two of the
very
question.
cool. Very cool story. I have to, think about all you people out there who are artists. I don't know how to make him half my screen, guys. I tried to do that before. I don't know how to make it so my screen splits with two. I need Urban Tech Geek. I need your help. I don't know how to make it split with two screens on my TikTok. That's why he's the little guy here. But anyway, for all you artists out there, I want you to think about for a moment the change in your life when you're grinding, you're grinding, you're grinding, you're grinding as an artist, and all of a sudden you get that opportunity where you sell something. And in this case, it was a digital piece of his art for approximately 2.5 ETH. And if anyone doesn't know that, that's a couple grand, couple $1,000s. Imagine that moment when you realize to yourself, wow, I can really do this. And I want to tell you guys a really important secret about entrepreneurship. I want to tell you a secret about business and success. When you start a business, you start it with the mind frame of this is what I think I can do. And if you stay diligent and you just keep doing and doing and doing and doing and doing, somewhere along the line, you trick yourself. Your mind frame tricks into thinking what you're going to do. You trick yourself into thinking, not can I do this? It changes. It somehow changes without you knowing from can I do this to how far can I take this? How far can this actually go? And that's that recognition point of, wow, I can really do this. This is really something. And that is where the changing comes from. Okay, I'm going to build this and this is what it's going to be. It changes your mind frame to, it already exists. How far can I take it now? And when you get to that point, it is inevitable for your business to be successful. Things will just fall into line. Like he said, the dominoes just, the universe just seemed to put them in place. Knowing is not enough. You must do. Do your actions, do your actions, do your actions. Stay diligent, and the opportunities will come to you when the time is right. This is part of entrepreneurship.
There's a quote that I have written up on the wall here, and it says, habits, not goals. And that's something that we live by every day, is that we turn up, we keep on, we grind. And it's not this end goal of where I want to be, it's what I'm doing right now, and I do it every single day. That's what's most important.
It's exactly what I mean. It changes from this is where I want to be and what I want to do, and I'm hoping for it to be actually in the position of this is who I am. It's now my identity. And once it becomes your identity, it's very hard for you to fail if you're really giving it your all, because the universe will start to work with you. That's just how energies work, as long as you're being diligent and honest with it. Do you guys know who the top liker is out there? Can anyone see analytics and know who the top liker is? We've already nailed all the 5 NFTs out anyway. 5 NFTs, but TikTok Bro is the top liker out there. TikTok Bro. But TikTok Bro, we already gave out all 5 NFTs. However, being the #1 liker is pretty important. I saw T. Carroll out there saying, what the heck? What the heck? All the NFTs are gone and we haven't even picked the top liker. And it made me go look really quick because I thought, wow, good point. I guess I better go dig into my wallet and pull out another NFT and give it away. Why? Because I'm absolutely right. The top liker should get one. And I thought I was about to give it away to T. Carroll, but then when I went and looked, guess who the top liker actually was? TikTok Bro. Congratulations. You're going to win an NFT out of my personal collection. I'm just going to pull one out of my wallet, and you're going to be the winner.
I'll shoot an Astro Kid X over so you can add that to the list as well.
Look at that. Look at that. I don't even have to pull one out of my wallet. He's going to send another one over for you guys, Josh.
Yeah.
You are awesome because I want to hodl mine. I really want to hodl mine. I'm not going to sell them. I'm going to hodl mine because I know there's great things coming. I'm going to hodl my Dorito Teens on Acid dudes. I hope I get a Dorito guy. And then the next drop after that, I'm going to hodl that also. Why? Because over here we are IHodlLife.
Let's go.
TikTok Bro, you need to join my Discord. You need to go into my Discord and IHodlLife community. You need to open up a ticket and let me know that you won an NFT today. Congratulations. We gave away not 5, but 6 NFTs, and there's still 6 more to be given away in our Discord. Make sure you're following at the IHodlLife community. Make sure you're following at Acidverse, and of course on Twitter X. Make sure you're following at Acidverse, Teens on Acid, and IHodlLife. That's us. So you can stay on top of all of our socials.
Perfect.
Great job, TikTok Bro, for being the top liker. Thank you for breaking your finger and tapping that screen so much that your elbow probably has some kind of condition and you need to go see a doctor. That's going to give you some petroleum drugs. That's going to melt your brain, all because you tapped on the screen.
Let's go.
Okay, that was dramatic, but you know what I mean.
Hey, you got to melt your brain every now and then. It's all good.
Well, that's what acid does to you, you know.
There we go. And that's how we got here today.
Kids. You want to know what's the real truth? The real truth is all you parents out there are being like, stay away from drug kids. All y'all were out there dipping your acid. All y'all were out there smoking your weed. All y'all were out there 100%. Drinking your drinks, looking at your kids being like, don't do that now, Jimmy.
Yeah, it comes full circle, doesn't
it? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So don't forget, all you guys out there subscribing. Josh, I just want to thank you for joining our live. We're not going to keep you any longer. We've already had you here for an hour and a half now. I know how hard it is to be up here and always talk. It's a lot of energy taken from you with a bunch of followers out there eating up that energy through the screen. So I know it's exhausting.
Hey,
I want to thank you really for being here. Awesome. I appreciate you being here on the community with us. I appreciate you giving 11 NFTs away. Guys, these are $20 a piece. That's a lot of money, just thrown out there for free for you guys being followers, for you guys to win something, for you guys to take part. This is really important to me. We're all about rewards in our community. So I really want to give a shout out. Everybody give a shout out to Josh Thorsen and the Acidverse and Teens on Acid for the awesome giveaways that they allowed us to have here on this channel, but more importantly for the awesome artwork, the awesome NFT drops that are coming, and all the awesome benefits and rewards that are going to be included with staying and following along with this Acidverse and Teens on Acid group and team. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us here in our community.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for having me. Your community is incredible. Just being on here today is really, opened my eyes up to see just how amazing your community is as well. So thanks everyone for dropping in. Everyone from the AV that turned up, appreciate you. See you guys at the Mint on Friday.
Well, wait. When's the Mint? Everybody wants to know this. Tell us, Josh, when is the Mint? Where do we go? How do we know what to do? Tell us, how do I mint an NFT? I'm a newbie. My name's Jonathan. Okay. I've never minted an NFT before. What do I do? Where do I go?
Okay, I'm almost 99% certain we're minting on JPEGs. We're partnering with JPEGs, so everything should be sweet there. I'm actually seeing notifications come up on my phone. I've got messages out the wazoo. But we're minting March 1st, 10 p.m. UTC. If anything changes, it'll be on my X, and it will be in the announcements in the Discord. But as of now, March 1st, 10 p.m. UTC on JPEGs.
Sweet. So JPEGs, for anyone who doesn't know, that's the marketplace on the Avalanche blockchain, or mainly for Avalanche NFTs. So go there, connect your MetaMask wallet with your Avalanche, and you're going to be able to mint a Teens on Acid. Is this correct, Josh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
Fantastic.
Just make sure you're following me on X at Teens on Acid. If you hold it, what am I seeing in the comments? Is there limited spots for this mint? I think we're at about 800 wallets at the moment. Everybody should be able to get in. Supplies.
But don't snooze, get in early.
Yeah. We'll be taking a screenshot Wednesday, UTC-ish. Everything gets announced on my X feed. So yeah, make sure you're following. Everything you need to know will be posted there.
Twitter X, everybody. Make sure you're following Teens on Acid and Acidverse. And of course, if you're not already, make sure you're following us here over at IHodlLife also on Twitter X. So you can find the links, you can find the information, you can find the how-to, and you can get involved.
That's it.
Once again, Josh, thanks so much for spending time with our community. I'm pooped from doing 2 lives today, so I'm sure you're pooped too. Everybody out there in the IHodlLife community, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks so much.
Josh, you can step down anytime you want. You're welcome to hang out with us for 5 more minutes if you want. Before I close my live, I always give a little bit of positive words out to the community. So for anyone who wants to bounce now, feel free. All of our alpha is... We're going to take a moment or two, and we're just going to spend some positive vibrations out like we always do at the end of our live. Every time we end a live, I always tell you guys to leave my live, meaning going out into your world, because we all live in different circles. When you leave here and you go out into your world, I want you to be aware that you're a Web3 person, that you're attentive to crypto, you're attentive to Web3, you're attentive to NFTs, which means that you're on an intellectual level higher than 99% of the world. Because 99% of the world thinks we're over here playing with Monopoly money. They don't get it. So because of that, you can already infer from that alone that you are a higher level of human being than some other people around you. So I ask you to be an example to those people. I ask you not to jam anything down anyone's throat or try to convince anyone of anything, but to simply be an example of who you are as a human being. Don't tell them about Web3. Don't convince them they need to buy crypto. Don't tell them they need to show up and mint this Acidverse NFT. Well, maybe you should tell them that. But the point is just be an example to the people around you. Be kind. Be honest. Be the model that people wish to be. Be the person that you wish to do business with. Be the person that you wish to have as a friend. Be the brother that you wish to have as a brother. Be the sister that you wish to have as a sister. Be the community member that you wish to have as your community member. Be that person. And in those examples of yourself, people will follow you. They'll follow your activities. They'll start paying attention. What's he doing over there in that crypto space? Why is he buying and selling these NFTs? Why does he care about teens on acid and Acidverse? Is he doing acid with a bunch of teenagers? What does this mean? They're going to start connecting and wrapping their head around it. Why? Because they follow your example. They follow your lead. And they're not following you because they care about crypto or NFTs. They're following you because they care about who you are as a human and a person. And this is what makes eyes look at you. So I encourage all of you guys to leave here and go out into your world, your circles, your places of influence, and be the good example. Be integral when the world tempts you not to be. Be honest when not being honest is to your benefit. Be truthful and kind to the person that you don't really think deserves your honesty or your kindness. And most importantly, simply love people around you without reason. Stop looking for a reason to like people. Stop looking for a reason to love people. Stop seeing a human being and then using what your eyes take in to decide whether that person fits your level of love. Well, I'll just be friendly to you because I don't really like how you look. But I really like how you look, so I'm going to be extra friendly to you. Don't be like that. Be loving to everyone around you. When we take our mind and our soul outside of our physical body, we all exist as one. It's very important to know this. Everyone you see is partially you. Everything you like is a rendition of yourself, and everything you don't like is also a rendition of yourself. Thank you, Bri, for all of the roses. But I hope you guys take this information and you utilize it. Remember, I told you, knowledge is not enough, you must do. It's not okay. It's not enough to just know that you need to have integrity, and you know you need to be honest, and know that you need to be a good example. It's not enough to know those things. It's only enough if you do, if you place into action, and it's hard. It's very hard because we're humans. We're naturally going to get short-tempered. We're naturally going to get pissed off. We're naturally going to place conditions on how we choose to love people around us. You must remove your mind and your soul from your animal body to process your thoughts differently, to enter the world and exist in it differently. Go out into the world and be great people. See you later, everyone. Thank you for joining in here on another IHodlLife Live. Congratulations to our winners who all took home NFTs today. Big shout out to Acidverse and Teens on Acid. I'm so sure if he was able to join us on our noon live today, it would have been so much more busier because everyone anticipates the IHodlLife Live to be at noon EST, not at 7 at night. But we still had a really big turnout tonight anyway, despite a random hour for us to just pop up a live and a very short advertising week notice. So congratulations, Josh, to a very successful live and a great community that you have over there at the Acidverse and at Teens on Acid and at AstroKidsX, and of course now at your new Teens on Acid NFT drop and whatever else may come down the line from you and your crew. Really pumped here at IHodlLife to be part of that. Really pumped here at IHodlLife to be part of you guys, the best Web3 community, and really pumped here at IHodlLife to be the only cryptocurrency brand. Don't forget to tell your friends and invite them out to our lives every Sunday. Make sure you're following our Discord and, of course, our Twitter X at IHodlLife so you can get the skinny on everything that's going down in the Web3 world. Tristan here at IHodlLife, the founder and CEO of IHodlLife itself. Signing out. See you later. Have a wonderful evening. Go out there and be great people. Catch you next Sunday, everyone. Have a wonderful week.